Yeah, so this replay here, basically, just again, we started off super bad. Like, really bad. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to give you guys any spoilers here, but just watch and you'll see how bad it was to begin with. Look at our deaths, by the way, too. It wasn't that we died so much, but you'll see exactly what happened. And then from that defeat, we came back with a reckoning, man. It was crazy. So let's go ahead and check out the replay here. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So I started off with the Fing here, right? Started off with the Fing. We banned.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
We banned. Let's see.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Yeah, so we banned Human Torch already. So Human Torch was already banned to begin with. We banned not Mr. Fantastic, Doctor Strange, and on the other side they banned Bruce Banner and Wolverine, right? The Human Torch has got banned. I don't know why. Somebody just decided they wanted to ban him. Maybe because he was just being a nuisance, or maybe he had a bad experience with the Human Torch in general. But it was just really funny.
I'm not judging.
So let's go ahead and start the round here. There you go. Gonna hide this. So pretty much, I was like super excited. I'm like, oh, okay, first ranked match of the day with the Thing, right? And at this point, I started to learn like what he was all about, right? I only went back because I thought I saw a Spider-Man at some point. In the corner of my eye, I'm like, that's the Spider-Man right now. And then this is where basically as you can't fight another Thing like that. Like one Thing to another Thing, it's like you cannot use these moves here. So at this point I had to back off because we just realized like nobody's around, like everybody's there, right? But yeah, you can't fight it, everybody was there. And then I said, oh, let me go back, but no, it was just not worth it. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to die. Then I know there's a health pack here. Went back for it. Wanted to go to the point, you know, but then everybody was there. So this is, I think this is my first death. Yeah. So this is my first death. I got revived immediately. So I was like, alright, cool. But yeah, no, it's just crazy. And I think this is where I almost died again. Yeah, there was no, like, you see, this is the thing. The issue was not that we couldn't do it. It was the fact that they really, I have to admit, they defended really well in the first point. So we tried. I tried to go in. I had to run. And because I'm running, you see how she tried to freeze me and it didn't work? And this is where I got confused a bit. I thought it was our... Yeah, I thought it was our Invisible Woman, you know, ultimate, but it was not. So at this point, I think I decided to change. Yeah, I went with Thor. But then I realized, it's not gonna happen. Like, we lost already. At this point, I'm like, it was defeat, and look at the score. Look at the score. Everybody had 0. Look at the damage. We were doing damage. More damage than the other team. But we couldn't get any kills. So, at this point, the chat from the opposite team was popping off. They were like, 0 kills, what the hell, easy, all this stuff. I think I have a recording of it. Like, if I could put it, I'll put it in the recording, whatever. But they were like just talking smack, right? They were just like, oh my god, what happened? 0 kills, the whole team, right? So then I write in the chat, I'm like, instead of being like angry, toxic, fuck you guys, all this stuff, I went ahead and be like, watch the comeback. Just watch this comeback, right? And I was like, alright, cool. Just watch this comeback. So we go ahead. We start the next round. And I changed. I swapped to Mr. Fantastic because at this point I'm like, okay, it's not working out with the Thing. Let me play a character that I know how to play. Check this out. The first kill, right there. So, already, we're showing signs of life. Second kill, there you go. Then we're like, alright, cool. We got the point. Taking the lead for the first time. I try to push, you know, try to stagger them a bit so the other team could go around them and just, you know, keep them distracted. But honestly, nobody has died in our team yet. I timed it so perfectly this, so I don't get like, you know, stunned and whatever, but it was crazy. Okay, ultimate back off, you know, can't do nothing about that. Trying to get my meter up as usual. That's the trick with Mr. Fantastic. As long as you get the meter up, you're good to go. So you see, I'm ignoring the thing because honestly, that was not the point. The point for me was to get rid of the healers. Here, bring her back. She's dead. Then I saw Spider-Man chilling around. So we already lost somebody from, I could tell here. Rocket was dead. So we lost a healer there. But we still have Cloak and Dagger. Great. So at this point I'm like, oh my god, where's the rest of the team? They're still there. But I was like so focused on on everybody else, I was like, where's everybody? Then I see that Smack dead, you know. I see Luna Snow, she's at home. Might as well, you gotta get rid of her, right? Missed my belly shot there. To the more. So I only used the ultimate just to kind of scare off the Spider-Man because I realized he was there. That was the only reason why I used. Oof, I did it. I didn't even notice. I almost fell there. So yeah, I was trying to get rid of him. I think he died here. Yeah, he died here. And that was his crazy ultimate from Scarlet Witch as well. She came in super clutch here. We were fighting, bro. We were fighting. Okay, so funny enough here, right? Funny enough here, I was contemplating like, you know, whatever the thrust that Mr. Fantastic does to the thing. But then I changed my mind and I decided to take out the Squid. And a good thing I did because he did his ultimate, which stuns everybody. So I was there to keep him busy. You see here, if it's going into her ultimate, the Moore was stupid enough to get out of the circle, so he died for it. So there you go. Now they popped their ultimate. And take mind that this is after the patch, right? So you see how they're not popping their ult as often? You know, I love that already. Just realized that too. So I'm like fighting here alone at the point, and I'm like, oh my god, guys, I need help. I need help, guys. I need help. What's going on? But then I back off. I got lucky here. The heals were just so on point. I got super lucky here. So then I see Groot is right there. I'm like, oh shit, let me go ahead, help him out. Get rid of the thing. He's dead. The Moore's next. Then I'm like, oh shit, my health. I'm like, get as much shielding as you can. And then I died, obviously, but I don't think it counted. It didn't count. It didn't count. Look at the score now. I did not die once in this match, in this round. Everybody else as well. I think maybe Rocket died the first time. And then somebody else, I think maybe the Scarlet died. Like, another time. But we switched it around. The chat at that point from the opposite team is like, oh my god, this guy was not lying. I'm like, yo. And then because he was talking to my side, so what were you saying? What were you saying? We're gonna lose this? No. So basically, we teach them a lesson of karma, which is karma. You know, taught them a lesson of karma, and we go on to the next point. And again, it's not a definite win. We were about, like, this is just like, you know, one point each.
Get ready.
Winning is.
So there you go. Start off the next round. This round right here just shows how everybody locked in. Just shows how everybody locked in. Here I think I almost died, but the heals are so good, man. The heals are so good. I saw the circle, I'm like, oh, move to the right. Go for the ultimate because I'm big, I got the extra health. I love that the ultimate got a buff as well, so you saw how like, you see the damage that he does. Let me back it up a bit. Okay, let me pause this. Okay, so yeah, so this is where I saw the ultimate. Like the media player here is a little wonky. So I go for it. Look at yeah, look at Penny's health. Boom. Actually, let me change this perspective. Okay, here she was getting healed somehow. The thing was about to die. Oh, I killed him. Okay, so he walked back and I killed him. Yeah, I walked back and I killed him. There you go, he's dead. Look, oh yeah, look at the damage though. So yeah, the damage was really good. I love that buff for Mr. Fantastic. I think this was a good call because I feel like every time I was doing his ult, I can only do it in two specific times. When I'm big, or when I'm big and there's an ally ultimate, like healer ultimate, like Cloak and Dagger, or what should I call it, an invisible woman. Because like that, I don't get hurt. As many times I die doing the ultimate and all that stuff. So this I got stunned. Luckily nobody focused on me, so I was lucky there. So then we like, okay, let's stay to the point. Just save the point here. Almost died here too.
I am ready to
have to back off.
Disappear.
All the healers were getting their ults out. There you go. Kill the thing. Okay, so this, okay, I laughed here because honestly, I was going for Groot just to get a shield. I was going for Groot to get a shield, and I caught Magic in that process. I caught Magic. Let's slow this down. Let's slow it down. It was too funny. I was trying to go for Groot, and I didn't know that had an area of effect of damage. That's new to me, I think. So I go, yeah, I go small. I see Groot. Boom. I didn't, dude, I did not know that can happen. I was actually grabbing Groot, and Magic died because of it. That was funny, dude. That was funny. Alright, let's go back. It was hilarious, man. I was not expecting that. So yeah, so at this point, the whole team was like, okay, what do we do, guys? We gotta lock in. The opposite team was probably losing their shit. Right? Let's move a little forward when they get here. Okay, so they are starting piling up here. That ultimate didn't kill nobody. So that was a huge miss. I don't know why that squid was invisible, but I clearly saw it. Then I saw him more here, and I'm like, I need an opening here. And he wouldn't pop this, because what I would usually do here, if I see somebody on the ledge, I would try to grab him with the L1. But because he wouldn't pop his head and the cursor wouldn't show, I couldn't do it, so I just backed off at that point. Because I'm like, I'm not looking at nobody else, I'm like being distracted here to get no more. But I'm like, oh, let's go for Penny. I punched Spider-Man on the way out when he was coming out of that. That was too funny. Punched him there too. Guys. And look at this. The thing was trying to do a last push and they couldn't do it. What a comeback. The chat was popping off at that point. The other team was like, oh my god, you, like the other guy, the guy that was talking smack, couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. He was losing it. He couldn't believe it. He was like, what the hell is happening? All this stuff. And And then the whole chat was just popping off in the sense like the opposite team is like, oh my god, my team sucks, they're all bots, nah nah nah. And you see like whoever was playing the Fing was not doing a good job. Like he did a lot of damage, but he had 6-7, then 11-6 for the Penny, so she did a lot of damage here too. And then the Spider-Man couldn't. He got some kills at first. Again, I think the triple kill only happened in the first round. Then Namor, he was doing really well, 16-2, really good. He was dealing a lot of damage because nobody was like really taking care of him, but he couldn't capitalize. The Cloak and Dagger. Let me take off the chat for a moment here. The Cloak and Dagger, yeah, 16k, 18k for Luna Snow. But look at our Rocket. He just switched it up. He didn't get a kill. He was only healing. 23k, and then the Cloak and Dagger as well was doing really well at the last 2 rounds, right? Healing us. The heals were not the issue. The first round, what happened was that they really defended really well, and we tried to push, but we could not. We didn't die that many times. And I didn't even die in this round neither. So there you go. So the second and third round, I did not die. So yeah, so we killed it. We came back with it, and again, the opposite team was losing it. It was crazy.